Yo, yo, yo. We got some y'all. So, front door. What's up, y'all? So, let's just y'all want to give y'all some game, right? So, new vlog. We getting into it. We still in Pensacola, you know. We hustling, we working, we vibing. I gotta make some money today because I ain't made no money today at all. Technically, I deposited a check yesterday, but my new goal is we gotta make money daily. So, one thing that I do want to talk about, guys, is this week, you know, when it comes to the real estate business, I lost a pretty good amount of I wouldn't say income. I ain't really losing no money because, I mean, realistically, it's a part of the business. But I lost literally 3 listings this week, because we had a client who, basically, from my definition, just cheap and really don't want to pay people for what they worth, right? Now, of course, we're not gonna say no names or anything like that, but you know, we had a client, you know, who wants us to sell some property for over $500,000. Not just one, but multiple properties. Now, you know, normally I do, in this real estate business, you know, I do people certain favors when it comes to, you know, chilling on my price of what we charge. But it's not really often. And, you know, it really just depends on, you know, my relationship with the person, right? But, you know, if you come to me and you want me to do this, that, and the third, you know, one thing about me is I'm at the point in my career where I'm not desperate for no business from anybody, like, you know, because to be honest with you, it's actually getting to the point to where I don't even got to do the real estate stuff at all, like, and we gonna be good, you know. I got so much other stuff going on, we finna be super duper up these next couple of months, and it really whether we do good in real estate, it really ain't gonna matter or not, but the biggest thing I wanted to say on here is man, always know your worth, guys. When it comes to real estate, when it comes to anything, the price is the price, you know. And the biggest thing I want a lot of people to really get in this these vlog style videos that I be dropping is it's always somebody who's willing to pay what you want for your particular product or service or whatever you trying to sell. You know, this particular client, you know, he wanted us to do high value service work, basically for a flat fee of $3,500. Now, for people who are not familiar in the real estate business, you know, $3,500 is a flat fee to help you sell your almost $1 million properties is crazy work. Number one, you know, by the time, you know, you get paid that one time $3,500, man, that's gonna be eaten up in brokerage fees, you know, taxes and everything. So plus, you know, both parties are not taken care of when it comes to the buyer side or the seller side. So, you know, and you know, one thing about me is I'm cool, you know, if somebody don't want to do business or they don't want to, you know, pay my price, it's cool, on to the next. But what we're not gonna do is, you know, you're not gonna try to treat, you know, me or anybody associated with me, you know, like we desperate for business or we struggling. Because one thing about it, we not no desperate business owners. I'm been past that mark. Even when I was desperate, bro, we still had it going on in other avenues. So yeah, y'all, so far life has been great. You know, I ain't really been able to really go outside and hustle for real, because it's been pretty much raining all this whole time I've been back in Pensacola. It's been raining and gloomy and gloomy and all that. So, you know, I ain't really got a good chance, you know, to get outside. But, you know, we definitely this week was a pretty good week. You know, we got a couple of online orders out. We actually finna be back on the road soon, so I can't wait for y'all to see that. Mike gotta do a show in the DMV, possibly. Be vlogging that. Definitely gotta, what you say, we gotta go to Tampa. We're gonna be back in Miami soon too. So, you know, we got a lot of stuff coming up. I know the vlogs ain't really been too cinematic-y, because, you know, I really just been kind of at a standstill, kind of just regrouping, really collecting money that was owed. It's a lot of people, you know, in this real estate business, especially in the commercial real estate spaces. You know, when you're not making sales and you're doing leases, you have to literally wait till the landlord cuts you the check, and that could be weeks, sometimes that could be months. So, you know, one thing I hate, and I was telling one of my business partners this earlier, is like, bro, I hate waiting on a check. I hate waiting on the check. That's one of the, like, most depressing things ever. Like, I hate waiting on a check, especially when the work has already been done. That's the one thing I hate. So we definitely like doing some restructuring of the business, to make sure, like, you know, no matter what business I do, it kind of makes sense. Cause like all this, you know, doing the work and getting paid months later, I'm sick of that, man. Like, honestly, like, I'd rather be one of those people who sell courses and start selling courses and whatnot, bro. Like, it's crazy. But you know what we are finna do? What we on the way to right now is this place called, it's like a snowball shop. I'm not really gonna give them no recognition because they're not paying me. But they make great products. So snowballs. So we finna get a snowball, guys. Alright, y'all, so we are loaded. Sugar Rush is actually gonna be crazy work, but yeah, we are definitely loaded. Also, I got like some things going on like later tonight, you know. Got an all Muslim event I'm supposed to be checking out. Probably could show y'all that, but oh yeah, this is after a great day of work. Yeah, so what do you call it? Oh, what is that? I don't know what that is. But yeah, so basically, what do you call it? The slushy or the snow cone was pretty dope. Today was like a chill day. Probably finna go out tonight, have a good time, and we just really just building, bro. I really just wanted to post some content. I ain't posted some content in a couple of days. We on a everyday streak, just posting content. So make sure y'all like, subscribe, and share. Definitely know y'all worth though. And yeah, we out. Actually, you may be seeing like more of this vlog soon. There is one thing I do want to speak on, right? So I know a lot of people probably see the whole ordeal that's going on with, like, you know, rappers talking about, you know, who's a snitch, Young Thug situation, everybody's situation. Of course, I'm not gonna speak particularly on that situation, but I will say, like, you know, anybody who's younger than myself, or even anybody who's like watching these videos, seeing the growth, especially the growth that I've done on this particular channel, it's one thing I definitely don't want to glorify. Definitely don't want to glorify the streets, man, or street rules or street politics. You know, this whole ordeal when it comes to snitching, who's snitching, this person's snitching, this person's a rat, he can rap but he can't rap. It's all dumb. And it's all stupid. Like, and at the end of the day, nobody wins at the end of the day. Like, most people who are in the streets die dead, broke, or in jail. Just keep it real. Like, but that's my 2 cents on that particular situation. I've been seeing a lot of craziness over the past few weeks, and I just really feel like, man, like, why do we even glorify this type of stuff? Right, it's why we can never get anywhere as a community. But that's neither here or there.